Alright, it should be good. You can't see my face, but oh well. So like I said, what I'm gonna do, now normally I do eat like the front of the bread and the butt of the bread. That's gonna be a little snacky snack. Like I said, I'm doing one sandwich. So I can put the bread up now since I'm done with it. Now my burgers look good. Yes, this is a sink. Cheese melted on there nicely. So what I'm gonna do, put mayonnaise on both sides of the bread. Don't really matter how you spread it out. Don't really matter which bread you use, because, you know, personal preference. I grew up with this type of bread all my life, so, you know, I'm used to it. Now, I'm gonna put the pickles on there. I'll do like 3. Should have put the ketchup on first, but I'm putting ketchup at top. Too much ketchup isn't really good, especially, I'm probably gonna put ranch on my fries. Alright, so pickles on there. And put the pickles kind of thicker than I thought they was gonna be. So that might change the dynamic up a little bit of the sandwich. But I've had bigger sandwiches, so. Alright, so that's that. And this is the first layer. I'm not gonna put anything on this because everything is gonna go to the top. Now, with the cheese and the burger comes the second egg. Put that on there. And the burgers also don't really fill out the bread the way I would have wanted them to. I didn't really flatten them out when I was grilling it. So that was on me. Then it's another. And I was going to put this egg on there, but since it's scrambled already, I'm going to just put it to the side. Just eat that with the fries. So I'm done with these plates and throw these away with these 3 eggs that I used. Now here comes everything else. So I'm gonna put some ketchup on there. I don't know why I put this in there. I'm not putting no more mayonnaise on there. The worst thing about ketchup is when you get the ketchup pre-cum, because it makes the bread unnecessarily soggy. That was a little too much ketchup, more than I wanted to put on there, but I will put some more pickles on there. Because personally, I like pickles on a burger. Some people think it's weird. Other people don't really rock with it. This is Chipotle mustard my mom got me. It's good. I feel like it'll bring the right flavor to this type of sandwich. Then it's done. Now this is heavy. It's a heavy burger. And that's fine. We don't judge around here. And yes, I'm weird. I'm going to take the fries, put them on here right quick. I can stick this video, I can stick this camera back up here. I'm really at the point where I'm kind of tired of this phone. I can't tell if it's the charger that I'm done with or the phone, if not both. Because if we're being honest, it's my fault that my phone and charger are the way they are, because I've basically beaten both of them up. I've dropped my phone so many times that if it gets another crack on the side, you're going to be able to see in the phone. And my chargers get beat up because I don't really take care of them that much. A lot of the scuffs and scratches come from the fact that they've been stepped on by me or by coworkers. So honestly, I can't be mad at anyone other than myself for the damage that I've done to my my charger and phone. But hey, you know. But back to the original topic. I've just been getting tired of being a part of everything, pretty much. I'm not putting any more seasoned salt on the fries because they did cook in. And what I do when I grab them off the pan, I let it rumble around in the seasoning a little bit. Like I said, you don't want to get too much seasoning because, you know, health risks and whatnot. But, you know, the little bit that you get on there is good for the fries, depending on how seasoned you like them. All right. Oh. But I have been wanting to be out of the mix more. Because, like, I'm cool where I'm at. There's certain things that I want to take time to improve on for myself. And I'm not really rocking with people the way I used to be. So, I'm not interested in what I feel like is the useless friendships, the useless bits of caring. Especially where my mind has been at lately. Like I said before, I always feel like there's a relationship waiting to die, pretty much. I feel that way about a lot of people. And it could be my own paranoia, but I don't really feel paranoid about anything, if we're being honest. Like, I was telling my mom, I only feel like I have to watch over my back at work. And I feel like that for two reasons. Because of the customers and their dissatisfaction with whatever I do. And the fact that I did kind of go off on a rant in front of the cameras. And I kind of said, F this job and I don't care if they fire me. Because I was so fed up with the nonsense I feel like is going on. And I hate being at that point. Because I've been at that point a couple different times in my life. I did put ranch on the fries. And eat this scrambled egg. You can tell I just scrambled the seasoning around with it. But it's still straight. I might go back to eating my eggs like this. But I like I said, I hate being at that point in my life because of the fact that I'm one of those people that hold on to a lot of my emotions. Part of it is fear. If we're being honest, all of it is fear. Because I can't think of any other emotion that would hold me back from speaking my mind other than the fear of what comes next. Which is why I've been stagnant for so long, because I always have that fear of what comes next. How is me changing or me speaking up going to shift my mind and shift my relationship with others? Because honestly, I feel like I'm one glow up away from not being friends with a lot of different people. Or like I'm one decision away from not being friends with a lot of people. And that is what's been holding me back a lot. I constantly have the feeling of I don't need everybody in my life. I don't. But I also think I don't want to be the person that is the reason why I don't have somebody in my life. Which is why the other girl I talked about, the one that we couldn't be friends because it just wasn't going to work out and I was waiting for that to die. I felt like it was my fault. Even though the whole time, the only thing that was my fault was even trying to get attached in the first place because I already knew that it was going to be a dead relationship. And it's like, knowing how a relationship is going to end, knowing where things are going, it's powerful. It is. But what's more powerful than that is acting upon what you know is going to happen. And I've always been the type of person to hold myself back from doing things, because I felt like if I break the mold that I've established in my life or in somebody else's life, that it's going to cause problems. Problems that I don't necessarily know if I want to deal with. And that kind of broke with seeing my old friend yesterday, because a lot of me thought the next time we were going to see each other was going to be a whole calamity. And all we did was head nod and going about our business. And I've been thinking about this because I don't know if I finished, but I was with the dentist, and it was a woman, and you know, she was like really nice. To me, she was almost kind of like overly nice, but that's because, again, I don't trust people. But I knew she was a genuine person, so I didn't think I have to look over my back or anything, especially since she was in my mouth. It's like, pause. It's like I can't really distrust the lady that's playing around with my teeth. But I was thinking in the back of my head, I was like, dang, am I that disillusioned that I forgot what it was like to have a genuine, like, conversation or a genuine interaction with a person, a woman especially? Because women have been the ones that's been effing me over these past couple days, past couple weeks with work. And it's like, dang, I didn't think I fell this far. And yet I did. But seeing her, like I said, it broke the thoughts. Because I always felt like, I mean, at this point I started gathering the fact, or I started focusing on the fact that I felt like I was going to always deal with the consequences of somebody else's actions. It's like no matter what you do in life, somebody is going to make a decision that changes you, whether you like it or not. That's kind of how it is in the world we live in today, especially. People are going missing, people are getting murdered. There's just so many different things that regardless of how good you are as a person, somebody is going to try to take your life away. Or somebody is going to try to do something that changes your character forever. And I started getting caught up in that with the little stuff. And it affected me. And all I know left is anger. Right now I'm calm. Everything is decent. But, like, I let go of so many different emotions that all I do is hold on to anger. So when I'm holding in these different feelings and these thoughts that I have, because I either, it's fear of changing, fear that it's not gonna matter, or fear that I'm gonna do too much. And like that day that I was cussing in front of the cameras, so saying F this job, that being like that is something I'm always afraid of, because that day was the day that went downhill mentally, because that was the same day I snapped on the dude that I said that I would have wanted to fight. I wouldn't even necessarily want to fight him. I just wanted him to do better or get fired, and he's fired. So I was just waiting on him to leave, which is another frustrating part, because it's like, when are you gonna go? But I just snapped on him in front of customers. We were in the back, but I was still like in the middle between the back and the front. And I know both of the customers that was in the store heard me. One dude was like, look, I understand. That's how it was in my other job. And it's like, I did that. I was mad throughout the day, but I got over it because he left me alone. Everything was cordial. Then the lady left a comment about the fact that I was not in uniform on the line, because I was talking to one of my coworkers, but I wasn't anywhere near the food because I know where you're supposed to stand. I had a tank top on and I was eating my own food, and I wasn't near the food. I was talking to her, and she basically said, I knew she was going to be a problem because she made eye contact with me. Anybody I make eye contact with that has a disgusted look on their face, I already know it's gonna be a problem. It was the same with another lady, except she didn't write a survey. She just had attitude for no reason. And I knew. So I went to the back. She might have seen I was up there for not even a minute. She still wrote a survey about it. And then I see the owner gets mad. And I'm like, look, I've been out of uniform plenty of times dealing with customers. Customers will go to me outside of uniform, both my headphones in, and ask me to do something. And if white people and other black people can tell that you work there because you're in the back, this particular lady just wanted to be a B. But I was fed up because I was like, I'm dealing with the consequences kind of my own actions. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have been back there, but I got comfortable because of the fact that so many other people did not care. I've helped people out. It's not like I was just back there to be back there. A lot of times I was because I stopped caring. But it's like, why? This is frustrating. But that event was what kind of led me to thinking about the fact that I can't keep holding this stuff in. And I've been doing better at voicing my opinions, but I still have that anger that kind of makes it more rude than it is. But I realize sometimes you just gotta let an MFer know. Like, I'm tired of being played with and disrespected. And especially as a manager. Because, like, you have people that you worked up the ladder with that see you and know where you're at. And they know your hard work and your dedication. And they took you seriously at one point. But then it's like they start acting up. And it's like, I'm tired of feeling, I'm not going to say attached, because I'm not really attached to anybody, if I'm being honest. But I hate feeling like I should be more respected than I am. I hate demanding the type of respect that should be given to me because of the fact that we know each other. If I'm telling you something, it's because I'm trying to look out for you. I'm trying to help you. Now it's mostly I'm trying to help myself out, because if you're not doing what you need to do, it's going to be reflected on me regardless, and I'm going to have to do more anyway. But still, it's going to affect you in the long run, because I'm really at that point where I'm just like, look, either what needs to get done gets done with you, or it's going to get done without you. And I might not have the power to fire people, but I can still send them home. And it's like, I don't want to get to that point. I don't want to be a dictator. But I guess I'm going to have to be a dictator in my life, because like I said, I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of having to demand something that I've earned. And I feel like I've earned, especially when the fact that for the longest time, I never felt like I deserved it. And a lot of this, what I've been doing lately, is just letting go. Letting go of the anger, letting go of the stigmas I had about people and everything, because there's no point in holding on. I know that life is a constant motion. Life is in constant motion. It changes. I think that's why I've been so prepared for relationships ending, because I just feel like that's part of the current of life. I know y'all been seeing me kind of avoid this burgers because I've been trying to eat most of the fries because they done got cold already. Let's see. It tastes nothing like the Royale burger that I had at Steak and Shake, but I think they put more mayonnaise on it. I think they had tomato and lettuce on it too. But it's good. The egg is a little too crisp, but that's also fine. Yeah, I braided my teeth. But yeah, I've been kind of letting go. I've been focusing on myself more because I've been trying to figure out what it is I need to do with myself to make myself better. Because I feel like I've been allowing a lot of things undeserving of this vessel that I'm in. I've been looking at myself. I feel like my body being kind of let go. I haven't been taking care of myself as much. I was like, how can I grow as a person when I keep letting things tear me down or I keep neglecting myself? First and foremost, you have to take care of yourself before you take care of anything else. I noticed. I've been telling myself this for the past 5 years. And now, today, I'm still telling myself this, but I'm working on it. Like, this is the only thing I had today was these fries and whatnot. Because of the fact that I'm trying not to eat when I don't feel like I need to. I have I poop. And it's one of those I have to get whatever's in my body out to feel like I need to eat something. And then I shouldn't replace what was just came out of my body with something that's going to make it even harder for the next time I eat. But I'm not trying to do like one meal a day. I do want to focus more on drinking more water because I've been neglecting that too. I feel like the more water I drink, the more my system gets flushed out. The more I work out, the more that also helps flush my system out. I'm drinking more water. I'm regulating myself. That's what I want to do. And I haven't been sleeping. But I've been up. Like, I think yesterday was the longest I've been up. I've been up. Well, I was up till about 4 o'clock in the morning. Every time I fall asleep, I don't even realize I fall asleep. I'm in the middle of watching a YouTube video, conked out. Right. The night before last, I let my phone die because I was watching a YouTube video on there. Didn't even know I passed out. I woke up, my phone dead. Found out I done watched like 3 YouTube videos in my sleep. Yesterday, I caught myself because I go through those bits where my contacts be in my eyes too long. I get tired. But then I take them out. And then I get like a little burst of energy. Especially since I was not going to sleep. I was washing all my clothes. I wasn't going to go to sleep without my pillows. That's uncomfortable. But I was laying to the side. I was watching YouTube on my tablet. My tablet was propped up. I had my phone in my hand and I caught myself because like it started getting harder and harder to open my eyes. I would open them wide and they'd be sit right back halfway and then they'd close. And then I open them up. I was still conscious. Like I knew what I was doing. I still heard the video. I was like, yeah, it's about 4 o'clock. It's time to go to sleep. But yeah. And I've been sleeping later into the day, which is not really good. It's good to have a balanced amount of sleep. But I don't think it's good for me to be up all calm tonight and just not sleep through the day. Because like how it's about 5 o'clock now. Who knows what I could have done with 4 extra hours if I woke up maybe at 12 o'clock or something. But it's whatever. I've just been doing a lot of thinking about myself and improvements for myself. And like I said, I've been letting go of a lot of attachments I've had to life. To the people, to habits I've built. I've been trying to improve. Whatever is not meant for me, or whatever it is I need to stop, I want to stop. I say as eating certain types of food is one of the things, or eating too much of certain type of foods. Like, I'm kind of turned off on chicken right now because for months straight, pretty much, all I would have is something with chicken in it. Because that's like all that's down here. We got Chick-fil-A. We got nowhere else really because I don't eat anywhere else. I eat at an American Deli. I stopped eating at Chick-fil-A because in the morning time when I do open and I can go to Chick-fil-A, I'm not gonna say I stop. I'm trying to stop eating it as much. But in the mornings when I can't eat Chick-fil-A, I don't always my stomach isn't prepared for it. So I've been trying to stop forcing it because it just makes me have to pee more. I mean, I say pee. It makes me have to poop more. I eat at American Deli, but I've gotten tired of them. Everything about them was so great at the beginning because it was new. It was like you could get subs and chicken and fries. I've been obsessed with Arnold Palmer's. Like, I would not drink soda. I would not drink anything else. But I would drink water and Arnold Palmer. It's just something about lemonade and tea and Bulls. It's this barbecue place. They got like the best Arnold Palmer. Like, thing was crazy. But you know, I've gotten tired of them. The chicken isn't that good. I've been eating at Bulls though. Really, the only thing I like about Bulls is the fact I like their hamburger. Well, I like their burgers, but you eat them too. I had two so far, and I got tired of the second time because I had the Arnold Palmer. It's like they took lemons from heaven and drenched the juice into the tea. Because that was a sour Arnold Palmer that I had, and it was so good, but I could not eat the cake that I had with it. A strawberry banana cake be busting. But I'm trying to change my diet because I don't eat a lot of vegetables unless my mom cooks them, and she cooked chili today, so it's not really vegetables. And I don't really eat fruits like that because, I mean, I keep looking at these apples, but it's like I don't really eat fruit like that. I feel like I need to go to the doctor and just get a physical checkup because I'm sure that there's plenty of things wrong with me. Like, I think I have low iron. My diet isn't that good. I just want to test my blood and everything, make sure I'm straight, and kind of figure out what I'm doing wrong because I just know that there's something. And right now, the only thing I know is my diet. And that fluctuates every now and then because one day I might drink more water than the next. It's never consistent, and I want it to be consistent. Or at least not be such a drastic change. This video is probably going to be like 3-4 parts at this point. I didn't expect to be talking the whole time. I honestly was going to chop it up, make one smooth video, watch some YouTube in between. But yeah, honestly, one day I just want to go live. I don't know where I would go live on though. I'm thinking Instagram, but I don't feel like many people would care. YouTube, I know not that many people would care. Which is another thing with YouTube. YouTube going to do some changes. I don't think they're going to affect me none because it's not like I get monetized anyway. But they are trying to find you apparently. If you don't express that your channel is not kid friendly, they try to fine you for any possible lawsuits that come in the future. And it's like, for the most part, my channel can be kids friendly. I don't cuss, but I play games that do have cussing in it, and I'm still gonna play The Walking Dead. I've just been trying to figure out a good day to play it for me. So honestly, it's any day, considering the fact that I'm always up for no reason. But I don't know. It's just YouTube being YouTube. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video here because all that's left is this bad boy, and y'all don't see me chew and talk enough. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I should go live. I'll put my social media in the comments below. And yeah, I'm out.